So here we have the Audi A3 convertible on a 10 plate. So I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a two-door car with alloy wheels. We'll start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of it from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. Given the fact that it's convertible, we have plenty of boot space as well, along with that 50-50 split folding rear seat. We've also got a wind brake in there, which you can use, of course. And the great thing with this car is that having the roof down doesn't impact upon this boot space at all. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's what we're seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer. Within the speedometer, you can see the total miles for the car. They are 69,612. In the center at the top, first of all, we have the corded temperature gauge and fuel gauge. And below that, a digital readout for the speedometer. You can change the information displayed there by pressing a button on the underside of the right-hand stalk. If we back out to the steering wheel, we have stereo controls available on there. And then over in the center is the stereo itself. So we have AM and FM radio, as you can see. CD player. This car's also got auxiliary input, so plenty of ways to listen to your music. We have the main volume for the stereo just there. Below that, we can set the tyre deflation warning system level. We can turn our hazard warning lights on and off. We can turn our traction control on and off. And this one turns off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. That system is off when that orange light shows. Below that, we then have dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed and determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. Then this button turns your air conditioning on and off. Or hit auto. The car will now take control of the fan speed and direction of the air to maintain the temperature that temperatures that you've asked for. And you can override that at any time you wish to by making manual adjustments. We then have a 5-speed manual gearbox. This button here will operate the roof, so pulling this button back will open the roof, which I'll show you in just a moment, and pushing it this way will close the roof. Okay, so if I lift my finger back on that button that I mentioned a moment ago, the windows will go down slightly, the roof will then come all the way back, and the windows will come back up again. You can, and if you wish to, undo all 4 windows simultaneously with the push of one button as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Glenbourne's. We'd love to hear from you soon.